Welcome back to Carolina Wild Harvest. Today we are going on our monthly garden tour. We did skip October. We're in November, almost to our first frost. So we want to show off the garden before the frost hits us. We have plenty still growing, so let's get started. This first bed here we just planted out a few weeks ago. We have onions at the top, the Egyptian walking onions that we love so much. And then below the onions, we have that going actually all the way. So both beds here, just all the way to the end of the garden, we have the onions. And I think it's there's 2 rows. But then next we have the beets right below it. And we just planted a ton of beets. This was a variety we got from the bulk feed store, so we really don't know exactly what type of beets. And then right below it, we did a big giant patch of alfalfa. So we have tons of that growing, popping up. Still pretty new. We do have some leftover beans in here as well, and this random tree. But these are the Royal Burgundy bush beans. I don't know what our plan is for these. I think we're just leaving them for now.
Yeah, we might get some seeds.
Yeah, so that's the rest of this row here.
And this tree is moringa.
He's a random tree.
Random tree.
We do have some dahlias up there still blooming as well. Those are the Picasso dahlias. It's our only dahlia blooming right now. Yeah, it's gonna be the last of the year. And then going down the row, we have our blue ageratum just still going crazy. This was just the best thing performing this year. It's crazy. We ended up saving a lot of seed from it already as well. And then there's more onions, Egyptian walking. We have Alaskan nasturtium. It might have another word in there, but it's Alaskan of some sort. It's a variegated version. It's so beautiful. And then I guess some parsley.
Yeah, some parsley.
Parsley. And then behind it we do have a basil hanging in there.
Purple. Opal.
And then we have some this whole row here. Like I said, we have onions up there, but this is all kale. Well, this chunk right here that you see. And then we have some oregano. And we also have another one of the...
Yeah, this kale was like planted out before we went on vacation in September. And then we came back and a lot of it was dead. So we planted another planting.
And then this nasturtium, same variety, so beautiful. It looks so good. We haven't gotten flowers from this one because it was kind of late to the game. So that's about half the bed. And then we have this section here, which is all of the same beets from the first row that we looked at. Not as many popping up. But
yeah, and these again, pretty much every single one died when we
Right.
were on vacation. So we came back and
we
had to get a late planting.
Right, and we had some pests like swamp squirrels,
Squirrels,
stealing.
birds.
And then I guess, is that a carrot?
I think that's the curly.
Oh, yeah, the
parsley.
curly one.
Forest green curly or something.
And then we have some more onions on the outer edge there.
Yep.
So let's just move on to this row here.
Still got tomatoes.
Still have tomatoes. These are the Matt's wild cherry tomatoes. I mean, they're great for snacking. We don't really eat these too much because we usually make sauces and stuff. But these are great for our chickens and for everybody here at the sanctuary who enjoys tomatoes. And then at the bottom here, we actually have garlic. This is going the whole row, whole way. Goose tomato.
And we still got some peppers, one of the mini bells here. And
there's a
then,
nasturtium.
yeah, some more
That's the
nasturtiums.
jewel one, I believe.
Yeah. Then also some kale. We planted out earlier this year. Still surviving. Some of it died through here. A few sticks. And we actually had, Brussels sprouts starting.
That's so cool.
First Brussels sprouts. But yeah, this whole bed's pretty much going to be garlic overwintered, and then these kale. Another nasturtium. We also have some mache.
And for the next row, we have some leeks right here. I think there's just a small row right there. I don't know what's happening there. And then carrot. But then we do have some peppers up here. We have the lilac bell peppers. These are so beautiful. I like when they first come in and they're this green and then they have the purple. So pretty. They've done really well for us this year, actually. And then
that was a red Marconi, I believe.
Below it, and then we even have a Marconi right here. Oh, there's one too. This one's changing.
A few more bells in there.
Here's another big one coming in. And then behind it, we've got a little mix of things here.
Yeah, lots of matcha. That was self-seeded from last year. Actually, I guess earlier this year. And then basil, plantains back there.
That's not pak choi, is it?
No, this is the purple mustard, the Osaka
okay.
purple mustard. There's a few of those in here, a few more mustards. I think that's one of the brown mustards right there.
Guess what, guys? Our chia actually started flowering.
Yeah,
Took long enough.
Before the frost.
The whole year. It got so tall, and now it's finally flowering. The flowers are so cool.
Yeah.
This piece just fell off, but we still have that going. And then we even have some millet, which I think is the purple, or the pearl.
Yeah,
the
I
pearl
think it's
millet.
the pearl. Really cool looking.
Yeah,
it was
for
like
sure.
all hairy and almost looked like corn silk on the outside.
Super cool.
It's really cool. And then some random other stuff, some
Carrots.
random carrots, some more plantain, lance leaf plantain. I believe this is Coreopsis, right? I think.
I'm not even sure.
Looks like a volunteer tomato. Kind of a mess section right here. Some
Yeah.
4 o'clocks and plantains and stuff.
The next row below it, we have the purple opal basil. We're going to harvest some of this before the frost so we can make use of that. And what is even growing here?
I think that's either sorghum or millet or something.
Something showed up.
Yeah, we got lots of volunteers over here.
Next we have some beets left and some kale. It's just a few. And then this is where our peanuts were. So shout out to our peanut video that will be coming out soon. It'll probably come out after this video. Harvested all of this. We had the African runner peanuts. So cool. Such a cool process. I love doing that. And then a broccoli?
I believe so.
This guy's been around a while.
Yeah.
And then I don't think we have anything really here except for this
Yeah,
spiky
there's
mustard.
the spiky mustard, some more matcha, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it here.
This row's pretty empty these days. We
Yeah.
gotta get something there.
Yep.
Moving over, we're gonna keep it this way. We have peppers. This is our big pepper row. So we have more of the lilac bells at the front. We have like 3 of those plants. Still a bunch on there. Then we have, I guess those are the chilies, right? Were they chilies?
Yeah,
or-
those are
Okay.
red chilies.
So got a lot of those coming in. Then we had some lunchbox peppers. Is there any? I don't think we have any ripe or
I
anything.
think
right
so.
now. This one is a lunchbox pepper though.
Yeah.
They're my favorite this year for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we have,
Shishitos.
so we actually have some ripening now.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't eat them ripened
Yeah.
and don't
I don't.
realize that they're hot, but they're actually pretty spicy. So
And then way back here we do have a mini bell left. We did bring, we're overwintering a few of our mini bell peppers, but this, and we had this whole row, but this is left over. And then we have an okra. This was endive or chicory?
chicory.
Chicory.
Yep.
And then more onions, which I guess I forgot were there because I don't remember planting them.
Lots of onions.
Now below this we have our new spinach row.
Don't forget
Oh,
that sorrel
The
right
sorrel,
there.
French
Yeah.
sorrel.
Yep.
And then now below we have our spinach row.
Lots of spinach. This is again a second planting,
This is
like
our third.
yeah, second or third. Finally got really good germination. And then a parsley here. It's gone all year. This is the shadier part of our garden, so. And then lots more spinach.
Going crazy. Definitely keeping it covered helped.
Yeah.
And at the end here we have another jewel nasturtium. And this is my Mardi Gras dahlia. I think she's done for the year. We might have a dahlia video coming out soon too when we end up digging up the tubers and whatnot. The next row, I guess we have some broccoli, or
Yeah.
I think that's broccoli.
Yeah, I think so.
And I guess you planted something here. There's something coming up, but I don't think I planted that.
Yeah, I remember it was
Radish?
another brassica. I don't think this one's the radish. I want to say that this one's like kohlrabi.
Interesting.
Doesn't look like it's done well. Something's been
Well,
eating it.
My rutabaga is not coming up at all. It was like here. We have some more basil and a carrot,
Mhm.
and then maybe
I think that's
that's the rutabaga.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the rutabaga coming up.
A lot of these are probably planted, at least seed planted a bit late. This was some broccoli that was looking pretty sad in our greenhouse. So we transplanted it, and a few cabbages in here as well.
Turnips are here. And then what do we have? There's a
More broccoli. I put broccoli in here.
Okay.
This is a radish, pretty big
Oh
one.
wow. Okay. And then
Yeah.
obviously basil.
Yeah, more basil. Basil.
And then going down we have more chilies here.
Still flowering, despite the cold 40-degree nights.
There's some celery in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rhubarb.
Yes, ma'am.
Looks nice.
Parsley in here with it, and then sorrel, and then all of our asparagus leafing out.
We did end up putting more onions here. I feel like we're going to be set on onions this
Yeah, I think we'll have plenty of onions.
We did go through them really fast this year though, so
Yeah.
might not have enough yet.
And then we've got this upland cress down here. It's seeded everywhere. There was a plant right below the asparagus here, and it's seeded. I didn't think it went to seed, and then it actually did, and spread everywhere. So lots of volunteer upland cress.
I think those are, isn't this Brussels sprouts?
Yeah, I think so.
We have some of those in here.
Yeah, a few other brassicas.
And then some Swiss chard
And
and more
Also,
onions.
yeah, an arugula that volunteered. I think I planted more arugula too, the last of our seeds.
Okay.
Of course, we did seed save a lot of them as well. Well, we also forgot to mention the artichokes coming back after having flowered this year. That's the stalk from it, and you can see it's coming back right here.
So this row we have a mixture. We've got carrots, lots of carrots, nasturtium, garlic.
Even planted some radish here.
There's some
Sorrel.
strawberries in here somewhere too.
There's strawberries on the bottom row, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I guess that was lemon basil or
Yep.
something.
Lemon basil. This was a different kind of basil as well.
And we did plant lettuce back here. It looks like just well, I guess there's some leaf lettuce, but the
Yeah.
freckles mostly made it.
Right.
That's awesome. They look great.
And this is really shady section, like the shadiest part of our garden, so they're actually doing really well. And then leaf lettuce there.
We've got dahlia, first we got zinnias. We got 2 bunches right here. Just started getting seed from these. And then down here we have another dahlia. This is the honeydew variety. This was one of my favorites this year, but it was in the shade, so I didn't get all of that much attention, or we got like 2 flowers out of it. Oh, and we can't forget the rosemary back.
Yeah, we forgot the rosemary.
That got big this year.
Yeah, it's doing really well. I'm surprised it's in the shade and doing great. And then we got some sage. This one hasn't flowered yet. Some of the others down in the lower garden have.
We've got another ageratum down there.
Yep.
And of course, we got some strawberries flowering and even some berries coming in.
Ever bearing.
But we did recently clean up the strawberry patch. Make sure you go watch that video. Also, there's one that touched me not. I didn't even know that was down here.
Yeah. That made it down here. What else
Wait,
do we have? We have,
moonflowers.
yeah, the moonflowers are going to seed right now. We've got a few flowers still going, but they're slowing down. They flower at night, so it's hard to catch them.
Rainy days is a good day, like they'll bloom during the day.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have our kiwis, which are doing fantastic. They've stopped kind of growing for the year though, but that's to be expected. We've gotten a lot of cuttings from them this year, which is great. But that's about it. All right, you guys, that is going to wrap this tour up. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and we will see you next time.